Actually, what news
No,
station?
we was gonna talk about Vegas, no?
Okay. Vegas. I'll just something quick about Vegas, but yeah, I think that's.
No, and then you were gonna pull out that quote.
Oh yeah, that's right. So, Vegas, dude. Quick recap. Bunch of people. You know, Republicans probably mostly. At the event, country music concert. Everybody's having a grand old time. It looks like.
No disrespect, dude.
How is there any disrespect? Yeah. Just no disrespect. I say that because I'm gonna make a point.
Yeah.
My point is that.
Hey, got me looking like the alcoholic and shit. Where's your drink at?
This is my drink right here. Yeah, this is Arrogant Bastard.
Alright, yeah. No label.
Let me get a label. That's good shit.
Yeah, man.
Big eye.
Yeah, the other one that I wanted, but it was like twice as much, so I said, fuck that shit.
Alright, so. Anyways, guy fires on the crowd, and. Well, the reason I said that is because there's a guy, there's a radio show called Savage Nation, right?
Okay.
Michael Savage, he's been doing it a long time. He's a talk show host. And he's doing a thing about the Vegas shooting, and some guy calls in, and he says, yo, I was his neighbor in Mesquite. And, you know, we talked about guns a little bit. He never even told me that he had guns. He was super chill. He was always friendly. He was a Trump fan. And so, if there's anything, you know, to consider here, you take all your opinions about Trump and, you know, left, right, all that shit. You know, it doesn't matter right now. My question is, do you think that a Trump supporter would fire shots of assault weapons into a crowd of, you know, a country music
People
concert?
that like statistically would be.
What's that?
People that be statistically like Trump supporters or something. Is that what you were saying?
No, I'm just saying, yeah, it's like a Republican's not going to shoot into a crowd at a country music concert.
Well, I don't think it was about politics. I don't know. I have no idea what this fool did that for. That's the only question I have. All the shit, whatever they putting on the news, whoever's talking about the reasons or if there was two shooters or whatever, like, yeah, obviously there was two shooters. That shit seemed obvious as fuck. One, the windows was broken out. They're like, nah, homie ran. What?
Yeah.
Ran from one window to the next?
That's another question.
That's not, yeah, that's
Why
dumb,
would he
bro.
have two windows that far apart?
Yeah, no.
Why would he want to make himself run over to another window?
No, and then you seen that video where it was like far, like the shot sounded like super far away, and then the next video the shot sounded like super close and shit. So,
well, I think that could have been she was driving right in front of it, and she went under. She went under an overpass, and that could have blocked the sound.
Huh.
I'm not sure. You also listen to that, and it sounds like it's quieter, but that could just be an echo.
Yeah, or it could just be a fucking effect that somebody put on. That's the thing, bro. It's like regular people got like a hold of animation and shit, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Anybody can make you can make a UFO video, no fucking problem. Yeah. You know what I mean? If you can make that video where that fool looked like that little kid looked like he got picked up by an eagle and shit, I thought that shit was real. Shit was fake as fuck.
No, I knew that one was fake.
But there's like other, you know what I mean?
No, they're getting
they're getting good with that shit. And then a lot of times, like, a lot of shit like that's blurry anyway, so they're shaking the camera and shit.
Absolutely.
Like, I mean, bro, it's easy to, like...
Some of this footage that you're seeing on there...
All they'd have to do is lower the fucking volume right there to muffle those sounds, you know what I mean? They
yeah,
really
but you know what? There's a way to get in there and see if it's been...
tampered with and shit.
Mm-hmm.
But why would the news tell you if they're tampering with the shit? They're not gonna tell you.
Well, the news didn't release that taxi one. I think that came on YouTube.
No, yeah, that was on the Alex Jones shit.
So,
but yeah, man. Like I said, I don't give a fuck about anything that they're saying on details of the shooting. I want to know why it happened, and they're not gonna tell us that if it's anything.
I mean, are you telling me there's a beeline route from the parking lot? I mean, I'm sure they even have cameras on the parking lot. So a beeline route from...
Because they got no footage.
Outside the casino, up to the 32nd floor, up and around everything. Some path where you can just go and there's no cameras that'll get you. Is that what they're saying?
Bro, that's impossible. In a casino?
In a casino. He was able to
they
walk
know
in
everything? That shit's... Y'all seen
so
Ocean's 11?
Questions, how do they give us these questions? They go, we think maybe he was with somebody this weekend. Do you think or do you know? Because you should have the footage.
It's those words, man. They hit you with those words, bro. You don't think that they're important, but they are, man.
Yeah.
They choose and select them wisely, man. That's serious, bro. That's key. They just defer you. They just got your mind going in the wrong place. You're looking at the wrong thing. You're not thinking of your own questions.
Dude, they'll put out some fake
questioning
videos
what they
and
want.
fake stories.
Bro, they have actors fucking... They had this lady... They had a picture of her during all 3 different, like, major events that happened that year. It was like the Boston Massacre. Yeah, you know which one I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one. Then Boston they had the school. What was that? Sandy Hook. And then it was some other one. The same lady was in all of them. It's the same bitch, like, in each disaster. Like, what the fuck? Y'all used the same, like, actor to, like... That's crazy, bro. I was like, what? After I seen
that could be fake too.
That could be fake. You feel me? Yep. Somebody could fake that.
For some reason.
Yeah, dude.
This is crazy.
Dude, it's wild out here, bro. You don't know what to believe. So it's like, really, it's... God, dude. It's sad that it's like, really, they've created a system that allows them to do fucked up shit if they wanted to. I'm not saying that they did it. This could be some random dude shooting up people. Like, that's totally plausible. That's
64-year-old millionaire.
I'm not, you know what I mean? Money don't mean nothing when it comes to going crazy. You got tons of people with money that killed themselves and did other shit, you know what I mean? If they got a little crazy bone in their body, bro, something fucked up in their brain, psychopath type shit. You never know, bro. He could have been born with that money.
You never know.
Yeah.
You never know.
There's so many variables to an equation to make shit go off. So it's like, yeah, that could be possible. And if it is some shit that they're trying to, like, cover up or something they're using to distract us from something else, you know what I mean? It's easily swept under the rug, bro. We already stopped talking about it. Fuck that. It's Eminem now.
It's already gone. It's not even on the news right now.
Nah. It's Eminem, bro. We talking, what did Eminem say? Fucking,
what did Eminem say, man? What a crazy world we're living in.
Dude. So what did you think about that Eminem shit?
Oh, I just watched it again today. And I think he makes a lot of great points. It's killer freestyle, man. Live performance.
Dude, I really wonder if shit like that is off the top. Because, I mean, it's Eminem, so it's possible.
Yeah.
But then, at the same time...
No, I think
seemed like he, like, had a point to make. So, I don't know if he could have wrote that down before and memorized it and shit. You know what I mean? You never know. You know what I mean?
No, man, when I listened to that thing, I felt like it was totally freestyle.
Huh.
Yeah.
I mean, there
might have been some little lines, something small.
Because, I mean, in the beginning, he was kind of, like, talking about just, like, stupid shit. You know what I mean? Talking about dropping a coffee pot and shit like that. And all, like, the Fantastic Four shit, like, all that. It kind of started with, like, simpler shit. And then, once he started getting in, though, then he started saying some real shit. You know what I mean? Talking about, like, one point that he brought up that I always wanted to say something on was how it's like, just because somebody's a millionaire now, like, you're telling me they can't speak for the poor no more? Like, yo, like, Eminem was in the most gutter of gutter, and you got people like, dude, you make hundreds of millions of dollars. You can't say anything about poor people. Like, bro, what the fuck? Like, you know what I mean? How are you gonna, like, say that? Now you have money. Now you have a platform to actually say something.
No, that doesn't make any sense.
And, like, now
you're
you
somebody
can't,
who went from that and completed the journey.
Yeah.
You know, went really far on it. He's somebody who that should be speaking.
He sees both sides. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So yeah, that's somebody that should be speaking. I definitely feel like it was like more like left. You know what I mean? And like quote unquote liberal. Dude, a lot of these sayings and shit, they don't match up with their descriptions. It's all kind of with nicknames and shit people give each other and shit. Like, same thing with fucking socialism and communism and like all sorts of other, all these fucking definitions don't really match descriptions of the people as much as you think they would. You know what I mean? It's more like a perception is reality type shit. You know what I mean? I don't know.
What are you?
I'm going off topic. I'm branching off.
No, that's all
yeah,
good.
fucking
Yeah. So.
But yeah, I felt like it was like left side. You know what I mean? But that's his views, bro. If that's his views, that's his views. You feel me? And I like what you said, because they were saying, there was a lot of people saying shit about like, oh, well, if you're gonna go on this anti-racist shit, how are you gonna call him orange? Like, yo, orange isn't really like a skin color. You're just making fun of him because he's got a tan. That's what you said.
Yeah,
like, that's real shit. You know what I mean? People were bringing it to some race shit, but it was like, it's not being
really
racist.
orange.
It was just, yeah.
He just fucking tans and shit.
Looks like a fucking Oompa Loompa. That's all.
That's so different. Oh my god, you kidding me? Like, what kind of racial divide has he had to deal with? With his, let's say he doesn't even tan, which everybody knows he does. Let's say he doesn't. What kind of racial divide has he had to endure with his blonde skin? Come on now. It's just not the same.
Yeah, man.
You know, no, I get it, but that's why I think it's a freestyle, is because he said that. Like that, I don't think he wanted to come with that.
Yeah. If he was going to write something down, it'd be more...
He would, it wouldn't have been like
more
that.
direct and shit.
Yeah, he wouldn't have done it like that, I don't think.
Yeah, man, because his pen game is fucking crazy, bro. That's one of the illest lyricists of all time.
Oh, dude, the whole drawing a line in the sand.
He said, fuck
dude, that's
you.
when I knew that we're living in a crazy world.
Yeah, like, bro, that's sad that it came to a point where Eminem is dividing us, bro. Like, shit is not black and white. That's the one thing I want to get across to humanity right now. Shit is not black and white, so quit labeling shit, because it doesn't work, bro. It doesn't work. Once you do labels, then shit gets into stereotypes, and then we really got shit fucked up. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, bro.
The labeling shit. Yeah, the whole... Dude, I think people just want to be trolls and they want to stir shit up. And...
They ain't got nothing better to do. They're not doing nothing progressive.
I think they want to... Yeah, people just have a point they want to prove, and they'll use whatever they can to prove it. So some people think that Eminem is... Or that he's wrong. So they're gonna use that as one of their... They're gonna twist.
Yeah, they didn't say none of the lines where he was saying some real shit when they were dissing him or whatever.
Nope.
They didn't say none of that. They didn't like, well, you know what I mean? I didn't agree with this, but on this part, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nah, everybody just wants to either hate or love this shit. Yeah. And man, I just kept thinking about fucking all that, because just some of the shit people were posting, some of the shit they were saying, bro. I'm like, bro, you don't even listen to Eminem, bro. Like, he was talking about all that shit that you're talking about he's against and shit. Like, bro, like, he would play around and talk about, you know what I mean, gay people and bitches and whatever the fuck, you know what I mean? But then he had his serious songs where he was talking about some shit, and that fool would bring up topics that these people are talking about he's against and shit or whatever the fuck. I'm like, bro, he was saying all that shit way back. Like, quit acting like he's trying to, like, hop on a train or some shit. Like,
dude, I think that's his sense of humor. That's just his sense of humor.
Yeah, too. That too, bro. Some of the shit he was saying.
That's just his sense of humor. I bet if you talk to him, he probably says like crazy off the wall.
Yeah, bro. You seen that interview? He's like sitting there. He was like, yeah, see Dr. Dre, and I just fucking shit myself. I'm pissing myself right now thinking about it.
Yeah.
And then they're like, asked him another question. He's like, yeah, no, but like I am pissing myself. And he's like serious as fuck. Same thing with that interview with that one dude. He's like fucking, I don't know. He interviewed Drake too. I don't know. He's like from London, so I don't know some shit. He's got one of them English accents.
Nardwuar.
Nah, not Nardwuar. Nardwuar is dope as fuck. Shout out to Nardwuar, bro. That's one of the illest fucking interviewers. He has the best interviews. That fool does some like kind of low key creepy shit, like research. Like,
yeah, it's crazy.
I'm pretty sure he's contacting family members, bro. I mean, but like how he gets the information,
yeah, he gets
beyond me, bro. Like, yeah, man. But he has some sick ass interviews, bro. That will be a day, bro. If that happens and he interviews us,
that'd be sick.
That'd be sick as fuck, bro.
Man,
I will feel like I made it right there.
Yeah. No, you're talking about yo, baby, this is
that's Tim Westwood. What does that fool always say? Oh man, I'm trying to think of that shit. Fuck, I can't think of it. Fuck, what does that fool say? He always says something that's like
Tim Westwood.
He said like an adjective, something he uses to like describe their shit.
Yeah.
He says something like, I don't know.
So yeah, I mean, what did you think about it?
About what?
Oh, Eminem.
Oh shit, man. Yeah, I just feel like I agreed with some things, disagreed with other things. You feel me? But I mostly agreed. You feel me?
Mostly.
Like we were talking about, it kind of like got a little corny at the end.
Oh shit! It's going at him.
No, I'm not going at him.
It's going at him.
I'm not going at him. All due respect, that's the God, bro.
I'm just fucking with you.
That fool.
I'm just fucking with you, dog. But yeah,
man. Like I don't know that, but he was saying real shit though. You feel me? But you know.
What? Just go ahead.
But yeah, man. That middle section, bro. After he kind of like got off that whole like what was that fucking Fantastic Four thing, and then said something else. But once he started really getting into his shit, bro, and he was like talking about how we're focusing on the tweets from the fucking president instead of real shit like Puerto Rico. Like I ain't hear nobody talking about Puerto Rico, bro. Like that shit ain't happened, bro. Like we ain't fucking said we can send a fucking plane over somewhere to go bomb that motherfucker, but we can't send fucking help to go. You know what I mean? Send planes to go help people and shit. Like we're quick to spend $1 trillion on fucking war.
Yeah.
It's nothing,
dude. I'm beginning to think that this military-industrial complex isn't just the military-industrial complex. I'm thinking this might be the USA. This is the driving force behind, the moves that we make and the way that the media is fed to us, gearing us up for wars. We don't even know we're in wars anymore.
Yeah. I mean, but we do know people that are in these countries and shit like that. Like, we do have,
What I'm saying is that,
we're nowhere in the countries, but
there's just a ton of money in these contracts. So to keep war going, or to keep any kind of anything in that whole vicinity, building new ships, whatever, it's like this, like framing these news stories, fucking be scared, fear. Well, what do we need if we're scared of something? Bigger, gnarlier ships, planes, fucking jets, bombs. And so who makes that shit and who gets paid? This entire military-industrial complex.
Yeah.
800, I don't even want to look at the figures.
don't even want to look at the numbers. Bro, it's ridiculous. It's like, it's unreal.
Imagine if a quarter of that was spent in education.
Bro, that's, before we go anywhere, bro, that is the key, bro. Education, bro. Can't teach old dogs new tricks most of the time. You know what I mean? And, you know what I mean? So we're already done, bro. You know what I mean? Like, our generation is still, you know, in the same...
This is a changing fucking time, bro. Nobody's too old for nothing nowadays. That's the thing.
No, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
As long as you're alive, you got a chance to do some shit, period.
Dude, the way it is nowadays, you can put the YouTube camera right on you. You know, like...
Yeah, man. You think of something that people want to fucking...
Old people aren't like old people were. Like, they're beginning to become more younger, feeling. Like, you don't have to be, like, feel like you need to have your pants up to here, you know, and have, you know, don't do shit. It's okay to do, you know, whatever the fuck you want to do. As long as you keep it safe, you know, we don't want you breaking a hip or something. I think so. I think so. I mean, look at Eminem. He's in his 40s, like mid or late.
Yeah, gotta be.
Dude.
Out for a minute.
I mean, have you ever met like somebody who's like almost 50 who's just like, whoa, you're old seeming. You seem old.
Bro, I've met some 30-year-olds. I'm like, damn,
gray
bro,
hair,
you
like
shot
heavy.
out, bro. Shot out.
Right.
Drugs.
So.
Don't do drugs.
But yeah, I mean, the education is just paid the teachers more. If there was, what if you could get paid a fuck ton to teach? They got a government program. You could become teachers. We could have smaller classrooms. Instead of fucking 30 kids, we have 5 kids and a teacher. And who gets paid enough to go on a fucking vacation?
Dude, my fucking teacher fucking weighed this shit out, bro. I gotta put this so it doesn't cover it. Mr. Miller from fucking Sultana put it out up on the board like, yo, your average babysitter gets paid this much for babysitting the baby, right? Mm-hmm. He's like, and that's basically what the fuck I'm doing right now. It's babysitting all of you guys. So if I counted up all of you and then added up the hours that I was watching you, dude, I'd be making hundreds of thousands of dollars for spending this amount of time with this amount of children. You feel me? And I mean, that's really what they're doing. I mean, like, because right now they ain't teaching us shit that has to do with fucking life. You know what I mean? I haven't used, the only thing I've used from my education was up to Algebra 1 in math. And up to, you know what I mean? Like high school English. And
it's crazy, man. Like the math classes, for instance.
Dude, you're going to like, yo, you could have been doing shit like, why isn't child development? Why is it, you know what I mean? Finances.
Look at math's important. Math's super important. I'm not going to downplay math at all.
No.
I'm going to say I sucked at math. So I should have just been able to just learn some basic concepts that I'll use in the real world.
And that's it. Like, yo, I'm not trying to be an engineer. Like, you know what I mean?
Look, I use a lot of math in what I do in construction.
Yeah, but it's not the quadratic formula. And
it's like you know, the Pythagorean theorem, stuff like that.
Yeah, more geometry type shit.
Geometry and shit, yeah. So like, if I learned, you know, just some basic knowledge of stuff that people use every day in most jobs, but you end up learning, like, spending so much time on problem solving these equations that you have to read. And
yeah, I think more time should be spent on the job watching the legit professional do it. You know what I mean? One that's keeping the professional, you know what I mean, eyes on the professional, so they maintain their integrity even if they don't. So even if they wanted to slack, they wouldn't, because they know, you know what I mean? That's that extra pressure to be better, you feel me? So that's also gonna, you know what I mean? Because I mean, you got to think about everybody in every profession is just like you in your profession. Some people slack off and some people are really good. You know what I mean? You got, you know, I know there's people like somebody set up my dad's fence and that shit's all fucking fucked up, dude. But I know that there are people out there that put shit together, you know what I mean, and have some fucking integrity when they do it.
Right.
But that's not, you know what I mean? Actually, nowadays, that's like unlikely, which is sad as fuck. Like, integrity is just out the window. It's just about making your buck and trying to fuck other people before they fuck you. It's like, so when you try to be the nice guy, you just end up getting screwed all the time.
There's,
But yeah, I think we talked enough.
You think so?
People don't
want to chit chat?
Yeah, they don't want to talk to us for hours. They don't give a shit.
No, they're just sitting at work. They're sitting at work, boy. Their freaking minds stacking. You know, stalking, digging. Kidding me? I'm fucking digging at work. I'll listen to like just about anything at that point.
Man, bro, I've been feeling bad because I haven't been able to like listen to my music lately. My headphones went out, and then I just haven't got any other ones. Because I got the fucking iPhone, but I have that little plug.
Dude, get one of those cheap little Bluetooth.
Dude, I want to get some nice, like, fucking, like, they got these earplugs that are, like, flush with the ear, bro.
Oh my God.
And then I could wear it when the store's open, bro, and I just put my fucking beanie over the ear and shit. Boom, good, bro.
They got these ones where it just goes right here. It's just
see, that's no good, bro.
Or you can put your beanie over your ears.
See, that's why I'm growing this long hair.
It doesn't go
right
all the way down. It doesn't go down to your phone. It's Bluetooth.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm growing this, so I can, like, hide it.
All right. Anyways, yeah, we're going to wrap it up.
But, yeah, so I was going to, with the question of the, every time when we finish this is different rapper. What's your favorite 3 songs?
Okay.
So what's...
Favorite 3 songs?
From Lil Wayne.
From Lil Wayne. Off the top of my head?
Yeah. So these might not be his definite 3, but this is just off the top. Because I know sometimes I'll be going back like, man, I should have said... I should have said...
I like Sky's the Limit. That one's got good energy.
Which album was that on?
I want to say it was on one of his mixtapes.
Huh.
Yeah. I think it might even be like it might even have somebody else on the track. That one kind of came to mind. Let's see. Yeah, I actually like 3P. I'm like a pretty big fan of that song.
3P's a hard ass song.
What was it? The Mob too. That one's hard.
Hell yeah, The Mob goes hard as fuck.
Yeah, so I like those songs a lot. I like Let the Beat Build. So I gotta say, Let the Beat Build, because I just love how that whole song went down.
Yeah, that shit's hard.
So this is real creative, fun. And then Let the Beat Build and The Mob, that's gotta be there. And then another one off Carter 4. Oh shit, I can't pick one with Eminem, right?
Yeah, you can pick that. No matter.
Actually, those are some of my favorite tracks. I still wish they would do an album together. So, Let the Beat Build, The Mob, and let's see. What else is on? I gotta see the track listing on Carter 4. What else is on there?
Yeah, bro, I never really listened to the Carter 4. Carter 3 came out, that was hard. And I Am Not a Human Being.
I didn't listen to Lil Wayne till Carter 4, really. I couldn't even understand him when Lollipop came out. I couldn't at all.
That shit, hey, bro, if you weren't into it, then you probably hated it.
I remember hearing back it up like back it up, I didn't know what was going on.
Bro, if you like look at Lil Wayne from like a famous person perspective, like you just look at him like your average SoundCloud rapper, you're getting laughed at, bro, for a song like that. Like, but because of like his stature and shit.
No, it's not just a stature, it's a good song, man.
No, yeah, it was a good song.
The song's dope. I just didn't really when that song came out, I wasn't a fan of him still.
Yeah.
It wasn't until Carter 4 came out, and I was working on a farm in Australia, and I just needed some music to listen to. And Lil Wayne, he'd been building so much buzz, and I heard about it, and I'm like, sweet, I'll give this a try. Let's see what's up with it. And I just ended up loving it. And I had Eminem's new CD that came out at the time that was Recovery.
Yeah, Recovery.
And so I had Recovery, and then Carter 4 just going.
Dude, Recovery was the first Eminem album I ever listened to.
That's crazy.
That's like fucking.
Told you I love that album,
bro. That was dope as fuck. But Marshall Mathers.
Let's just say I'm just gonna say, because the Mob is kind of like 3-Peat, so I don't want to pick that same style of song. I'm gonna say Mr. Carter. That one's dope.
That shit was
you know what? No, A Milli.
Yeah,
hell yeah, I love A Milli.
Dude, that song was on the charts for like 20 some odd weeks or something.
Mob,
that shit was like
Let the Beat Build, and A Milli in no particular order.
Shit, might have probably. I gotta say that Georgia / Ambitions of a Writer track that was on. It was on one of the dedications. I can't remember. I think it was dedication 2 or 3. I don't know. I think it was 2. But yeah, it's fucking. He does like a remix. He does a song to the shit. It's like a sample of Ray Charles, like Georgia, that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking yeah, and he's like talking about George Bush and shit. Fucking yeah, that shit, and the whole Hurricane Katrina and shit. And then he goes into Ambitions of a Writer, and his just like energy and everything was like crazy. Just killed that shit. And then fucking he had man on 3P. There was a lot of them. On Me, that shit was sick.
I love On Me too.
What was another one that was, man, the Carter 2 had like so many like dope ass songs. I can't even. There's got to be one on there that
was the Carter
I could
2
think of. The Mob, but that was the one where the Mob
that was on the Carter 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
Carter 3. Am I thinking of Carter 3? That's the one with 3-Peat?
Yeah.
Okay, that's the one that.
Oh, all right. Yeah, you were saying the Carter 4.
No,
I was like,
no.
But
Carter 3. That shit was.
Yeah, that was the first.
That was one of the biggest records, or the biggest album, biggest selling
of all
albums.
time. Yeah, bro. That shit was like 1 million and something.
I'm sure
for rap albums.
Yeah.
Yeah, he sold 1 million the first week, bro.
And then I went back and listened to his old stuff and was like, okay, I get it now.
Yeah.
And he's
man,
totally
I fuck with that
what's
song.
so funny is, dude, I feel similar to him in ways, like witty, like that. I really appreciate that witty humor.
Yeah, bro.
That rawness.
His bars are fucking ridiculous, bro. Like, that's the thing, is like, it's not just about the complexity of something. It's making it like, what's his name said? He said his genius is making something. Anybody can make something complex, but to make something complex simple,
yeah,
that's genius. You feel me?
Seriously.
And fucking Lil Wayne does that, bro. He'll say something and you'll be like, why the fuck? Like, I would have never thought of that. But that's totally something that I could have. It's in my vocabulary. That's the thing with Eminem, is he uses like everyday middle class, poor class vocabulary, and then just fucking takes it to like a whole nother level, bro. Like, it's insane.
It's easy to understand.
Yeah, he sounds like he's talking to you, and he's fucking rhyming multiple syllables in the same fucking line. Like, he's incredible, bro.
All right, what else we got here? Anything before we wrap up?
What you listening to right now?
I'm listening to right now. Oh,
what you listening to?
When I'm not listening to our tape, I'm listening to. Let's see. I've been hitting the radio kind of lately, trying to see what's up with that. You know what I've been listening to lately is acoustic blues. Yeah, I love that. Just gritty.
Who's your favorite artist in that shit? Or one of the ones you listen to right now?
Acoustic blues. Oh man, I usually just put on my Pandora, like, and I just hear all the legends.
Yeah.
But
Pandora's pretty good with the selection, man. They
dude,
Pandora puts
I've been
it
using
down,
Pandora since 200007.
Yeah, Pandora puts it down. I haven't really used them in a while, but
yeah, they know what I like.
Fucking like, and they'll play shit that's not like a single and shit like that. They'll play real shit sometimes. And then they start repeating shit, and I start getting pissed off. Like, maybe it's just because I got the free version and shit.
So listen to that. Maybe a little dirty heads here and there. Little Biggie.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I have like a playlist that I use at work and shit. So I just got like, every time I hear a dope ass song, I throw it on that playlist. So I'll like go through CDs, like I'll just research CDs I don't even know, I'll just play them, and then all the best songs, like the best songs, not like, oh yeah, that was cool, like I'll probably listen to it again, like nah, I want to hear that shit 100 times, like boom.
Dude, I listen to a lot of podcasts too.
Man, bro, how do you listen to podcasts? I don't even have like.
I use Stitcher.
Okay,
Shout out to Stitcher.
It's just an app.
You download. Yeah, it's super easy.
Dude, this full fucking Brent Fayez or whatever. I'm probably butchering your name, bro. But Brent Fayez, that fool gets down, bro. That's like some real R&B shit. Like that was like, you know what I mean? I need that shit, bro. Like Chris Brown, Trey Songz, Neo, Usher. They just ain't doing it no more, bro. They hopped in that pop shit. You know what I mean? And they just can't get out. Yeah. But I mean, you're an artist, you do what you want to do. I have all respect for that. You know what I mean? Artists grow, artists change, shit like that.
Honestly,
do that R&B shit.
If I'm not listening to art tape or some instrumentals, just to try and like, come up with some rhymes, I'm listening to podcasts. I'm listening to like educational shit.
Yeah, that's why I need to be listening to that shit.
Yeah. Like it's just fucking interesting, man, to hear that conversation. Damn, that was good. Man, we got the football game on over here. I got
the cheerleader game. I mean, the football game.
The cheerleaders at New York Giants.
Or is it
looking
Texas?
Good? No, it's New York. Anyways, we're gonna wrap this up.
No, that's Brock. Holy shit, I'm retarded.
Ferslov. Ryan Bit, or IBO Sound.
This was our first shit.
Check our music
Now get the fuck out of here.
Alright.
Okay, we still have shit to say. Alright, no, get the fuck out of here.
Check us out, IBO Sound.